Greetings. In 2025, we're in June, and when I'm recording this video, I think it's fair to expect sellers you have listing appointment with to ask you this question: how do you leverage AI to amplify my home? Now, you heard me talk about this, but I got something new for you that is packaged into what I've been talking about that's going to make this video, is we want you walking into that listing with ease and save time leveraging AI to know more about the home than the seller does, to exemplify your human intelligence, because that's what AI is all about, to amplify your intelligence if you know how to use it. Let's get into it. So this is not meant to replace your existing presentation. This is going to augment that, give you some additional intel for one, and the next one is present a 30-day marketing plan. I'm going to package all of that into a custom GPT that you may be aware of, but I'm going to introduce you to it because I've made some additions to it so you can see what this is about. The property in question that I'm about to walk into as an agent, just for the example of this video, is 117 Hanover Avenue in North Wales, Pennsylvania, 4-bed, 2.5 bath. And we're going to use that as an example to walk into the appointment with you. I know you have comms, you talk about why they should hire you, all that stuff stays, but I want to amplify your intelligence leveraging AI. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, you want to go to GPTs. Even if you have a free ChatGPT account, you can access this. On the left, you'll see GPTs. You click that, and you simply type in my name, and you will see all of the GPTs that I publish. And the first, in this case, it's first one because I just used it, but you may have to search for it. But you're looking for the listing appointments wizard. And it says by Rajiv, so you want to do that. REAIF stands for Real Estate AI Flash. All of my GPTs are published. So if you click that and simply say start chat, you're now in that listing appointments wizard. So this assumes, by providing some brief details of the home, this GPT is going to give you 7 items of value. I've added a 7th, which is, you want to wait till the end. This is going to be good. So, if you did not know this already, you can, any GPT you use, you can do this. What does the GPT do? And it will basically say, look, I'll generate 3 MLS style descriptions, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, all. One is conversational, professional, luxury, YouTube video, 30-day custom marketing plan, and here's the here's the new one, a pre-written prompt for Gemini or ChatGPT for you to do deep research to get a deep dive analysis of the property, neighborhoods, buyer trends, and price positioning, all with 3 to 5 minutes. Crazy good. What does it need to get started? It needs some basic information. Obviously, I want to give it 117 Hanover Avenue, North Wales, PA, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,500. This is just a sample property in my neighborhood. Proximity to shopping, a good school. Again, based on, you don't know everything about what they've done. Finished, and 2-car garage. Okay, I'm going to give it that and summarize, and it goes to town, right? Generates MLS listing descriptions, 3 tones, because when you present this to the seller, potential seller, you're basically saying, look, you've purchased this property and I leverage AI responsibly to amplify your home when we put it in, bring it to showings, expose it to buyers on the internet, etc. And the idea of 3 tones is you want to see what resonates with your seller, and you make that decision, make your recommendations. Look, AI suggests 3 tones, but I would recommend the conversational tone. Again, it's a conversation with your seller. But again, it demonstrates how you're leveraging AI. Okay, so it does that. Not a big deal, but good. Instagram posts gives you some 3 flavors. You pick one, obviously. Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts, YouTube video script, 60 seconds short, reel style format. And that's a script right there that you can introduce the listing. And a 30-day marketing plan doesn't mean you do all of these things. It demonstrates how you're leveraging AI to find the right buyers for their home by executing a marketing plan. Now, you may be familiar with this if you used this GPT before, but if you don't, this is all new stuff and good stuff, hopefully. It's 30-day marketing plan, and you can click that button and copy the table if you wanted. And then here's the brand new one, okay? There's a lot that goes in when you prepare to go to a listing appointment, okay? One, full transaction history, past MLS listings, and any change in features or conditions, tax assessment history, current property tax details, permit record, zoning, parcel size, lot size. Again, these are all things you may be doing to understand the property, and you may be doing it in many different areas, many different websites, MLS, public records, voila. So what this is really giving you is this deep research prompt will give you, very simply, I'm going to copy this, okay? The idea of it is you copy the whole thing up to there, and it's going to give you, simply copy, and you can use Gemini or ChatGPT for this to run the deep research. And you simply click New Chat, if it's ChatGPT. I click that. I click Research, and simply paste the entire prompt from that custom GPT here. And it's going to provide a detailed profile. I'm not going to run it because I've already run it. And the links to both those reports, deep research reports from Gemini and ChatGPT, so you can actually see what it generated, are in the YouTube description. Okay? So feel free to go at it and pick the route you want to take. If you have ChatGPT, you can run this. ChatGPT takes a little longer to run it. Gemini did it in 4 minutes. ChatGPT took closer to 7 or 8 minutes. But just think about the quality of the report, which I'm going to end with. I want to show you that report so you can see it. So you praise this and hit go. And if it's Gemini, same thing. I just did this just to prepare for the video here. Copy and pasted this prompt, right? I gave the prompt up top right here, same prompt from Custom GPT. So you don't have to build the prompt, it's already giving it to you. And it simply is going to run it, research it. And I started research, boom, it spits out the report. So here's the sample of what the report is. This is from Gemini. ChatGPT is very similar. Both are in the show in the description. Property neighborhood analysis, 117 Hanover Avenue. It does property data, architectural context. Okay. Again, you may get this from the MLS, but the point is, it's giving you all of. Look at this. Ownership, public records indicates 2 prior sales for 117 Hanover Avenue, and it kind of goes through all the ownership history. It was listed in 1995 first, which is actually accurate. 2001. And it all references the sources. When you look at that one on the top, sources are at the bottom of this report. Past MLS listings, renovation upgrades. Again, this is all using public data that's available in county record, all of it. How do you use this report? I'm going to come to that in a second. Tax assessment, history, liens, legal actions. All this is here, and you know more about the property than your seller does when you walk into this listing appointment. When you do all these things, you will get the listing. It's an unfair AI advantage. Okay? Zoning designation, permissible uses, street level visual assessment, neighborhood and market analysis. What's happening in this market? Now, you can go find all these things. I guarantee it will take you more than 5 minutes. Gemini did this in 5 minutes. Oh, look at this. Key real estate market trends. What's going on in the market? April, comparable sales, analysis, 4-bedroom homes, last 6 to 12 months. Highly relevant comparable is 110 Hanover Avenue. Went pending at 844,500. It gives you other 4-beds. It's pull comps. Now, is it 100% accurate? You should verify it. Okay, just don't. The idea of this report is to empower your knowledge and expertise, not to present it to the seller verbatim. Okay, now let's keep going. New construction, plan developments. Okay, community amenities. What's going on? School district ratings gives you an idea. Gwynn Nor, Pembroke. These are accurate. Transportation access, walkability, walk score not that good. Where I walk, it is. You can walk around, but you can't walk to things. Proximity retail parks and services, local safety and crime, buyer demographics and lifestyle alignment. This gives you the ability to say, here's how you get really good data leveraging AI to maximize the exposure to your home so we can find the right buyers. Buyer migration patterns. When was the last time you actually knew this information? But it all is coming into income, education, household characteristics. and gives you lifestyle-based buyer profiles, fair housing compliant, because the prompt was written with fair housing in mind. Listing positioning and strategy, recommended pricing strategy. Now, you might want to obviously put your agent expertise into this, but it's kind of giving you a price range. But again, this is data you can go through and say, that makes sense. I want to use that in my presentation to demonstrate my expertise. Okay, what else is key messaging points for potential buyers? Unique value drivers, suggested enhancements for showing appeal, conclusions and recommendations. Actionable recommendations for the seller, strategic pricing, highlight value drivers, optimize presentation, due diligence. Look, folks, if you do this, you will separate yourself from 99% of agents that have not gotten in depth with AI and how to truly leverage it responsibly to win listings every time you walk in through those doors. And I hope this custom GPT and the ability to run a deep research report with the prompt in the GPT will give you all you need. In closing, 3 things that are in the description. Sample of these 2 reports so you can see how you, for Gemini, go to just gemini.google.com. Everybody's got a Google account, so you have Gemini access to run deep research. And if you have ChatGPT's report, go to ChatGPT and kick off deep research there. And then the way you get there is you access my custom GPT under GPTs, search for my name and look for the GPT that is primarily called listing appointments under my name. And then you very simply run it with all the details of the house. It gives you those 6 things that are all marketing driven, the 30-day marketing plan, and now the 7th one is a prompt to run deep research so you can get a nice document that you can just scour. I literally ran that, went and got a cup of coffee, came back, report was done, and I got a 20-page report that amplified my intelligence of that home. So when I walk in, I will get that listing. No doubt about it. And that's the power of AI. If you embrace it responsibly, it will make you win every single time when you walk in with that data. Great day.